here I have my chicken thighs, 5 garlic cloves cut up, 1½ onions cut up, and I made a spice mix. And in the spice mix, a teaspoon of paprika, a ½ teaspoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of ground coriander, and a ½ teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And to this, we're going to have also a lemon that's going to be zested, and lemon juice, which is going to go into the sauce. I've added to the pan the onions, and I'm just going to let it start to simmer. When it's simmered, I'll throw in the garlic. And the onion's perking away quite nicely here, and so I'm just going to add the garlic to it. Give it a stir, and we'll give that a minute or so. And it'll start getting fragrant. Okay, the garlic is smelling nice, so I'm going to start adding the spicing mixture I got made up. So that's 4 heaping teaspoons, and I add 1 more. So that's 5. That's 1 per thigh. Let's see what that looks like. Give it a good stir. I'm going to let that heat in the... Oh my gosh, did it ever smell good. I'm going to add a little, the rest of this, because it does call for it. It just smells good too. Wow. So there we go. The next step is to throw the chicken in. So the chicken's going in. The 5 pieces. Okay, so the chicken's in. I'm going to let that cook a bit. I'm going to stir it up, just so the chicken also gets coated in the in with the spices. Boy, does that ever smell nice! Oh. There we go. So the next step to this is cover it with water. And that's perfect. That's 2 cups of water in there. And it's just covered it. It's going to come to a boil. One of the key spices to this, which I didn't add, but I'm going to add now, is I have ginger. So I'm going to a teaspoon of minced ginger in there as well. Give it a stir. It's just starting to come up to a boil, and if you had Smell TV, this would be amazing. It just smells amazing. Getting the boil away nicely, so I've just turned it down to a minimum, and I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to put the timer on for 45 minutes. It's been 45 minutes, and the timer's going off, so we'll turn it off and take a look. Oh, it looks good. Yep, the chicken's nice and tender. And it looks very, very good. So what I'm going to do is take the chicken out, and we're going to turn it up, let it boil down a bit. I got out my hand blender, and I pureed it a little bit just to, because I like my sauce a bit smoother, get all the chunks and everything out of it. Now it's boiling down, and it's just about ready. And one of the things they tell you to do to this recipe is add a bit of chopped up olives. Now the reason why they want you to do that is because it calls, the recipe in North Africa would be done with lemons that have been in a brine, and a bit salty, and they dry out a little bit, and they have a really nice flavor to it. But we don't have that here. We just have regular lemons, so I'm gonna add the olives to the sauce. Okay, I've added the olives to the sauce. So I'll give it a stir around, and I'm just gonna put the chicken back. And we're gonna let it cook down a little bit more. Now, while it's cooking down, I'm gonna add my lemon zest of a lemon, so half a zest of the zest of a full lemon. And the juice of a half lemon. I'm going to let it cook a little more. I want to taste this. I'm kind of anxious to see what she tastes like. Oh, that lemon really brightens it up. Oh my goodness. This is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Now, the other thing I did is I cooked a bit of rice with myself. So I'm going to put the rice in a bowl and put the chicken and sauce over top of it. And that's going to be my dinner for tonight. I can't think of a better dinner than that. That's it for another episode of An Old Man and a Frying Pan. I hope you enjoy this dish. So if you do, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out. Thank you very much and have a great day.